What's up, guys? So it is day number 7 of summer shredding, and today I weighed in, and I am 1 pound down. Woo! Great, but yeah, 1 pound down since I started the prep a week ago, which is today basically. 240 to 239. I really wanted to be around 238, but that is a-okay. But I want to take this time before I hit my workout and go to work. I want to take this time to talk about something that's been on my mind for a while, a long while. And Christian Guzman talked about it in his last vlog. And I think it's titled, It's All BS. I think that's what it is. But you go check it out. It's the last couple of minutes. He talks about how this industry is, well, social media is now becoming like the mainstream to do, chase your dreams, blase, and all that. And he talked about how people judge him because of the cars he's driving or what he looks like and all this stuff. So I wanted to expand on basically what he was saying, and I just wanted to say, look, do not worry about what other people are doing. And I know it's very easy to get tied up in what other people got going on in their lives and what other people are doing, how much money people are making, what the cars they're driving, this, that, and the third, who they're hanging out with. I know it's very easy to get tied up in that because of social media. And I just want to say, look, don't worry about yourself or what they're doing. Worry about you. You know what I mean? Because success comes in different ways for a lot of people. A lot of people. And just because they are successful at 24, 22, 20, 16, whatever young age, 30, 80, doesn't matter. Because it just so happened for them that everything worked out early on. But maybe for you, you have to go through those little things in life to teach you a few things before you get that money, before you get that next big house, before you do that one thing. You know what I mean? You have to go through certain things. And what that certain thing is, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You may not necessarily know. I mean, for me, you know what I'm saying? Imagine if I had $1 million, right? And I didn't have to go, and I didn't have to work 3 or 4 jobs. And I didn't have to live paycheck to paycheck. And you know what I mean? And I got everything easy, clean, free. Mommy, daddy gave me the money, and I had $1 million. Imagine what I would have done with that money. I'm pretty daggone sure I would have bought some expensive car, wrecked it, got caught up in drugs, alcohol, all that's been about the party life. Because guess what? I never really faced anything that made me sit back and look at myself. You know what I mean? And when you see that TJ Hunt or that Christian Guzman or Charlie Coker or Javon Alvin or whoever you follow on YouTube, they've been working on these projects for a certain amount of time. Just like TJ Hunt, he's upwards of 700,000 viewers in 2 years? You know what I'm saying? But he's also had collabs with a different lot of people, a number of people that kind of helped him get where he's going. And he, up his quality of videos. He put in the work. He has 2 companies, Signature Wax, Hunter Co., and I think he is doing one other thing. You know what I'm saying? He bought a GTR. He did all this stuff, but you forgot. Beforehand, before he even got on YouTube, before he did all this, he was grinding. He had a vision in mind, and he knew how he was going to go about it. You know what I mean? Just like Christian Guzman. A lot of people dog him because he's so young and he got all these cars, he got this, he got that. Well, they hating because they sit on the couch playing Call of Duty all the time and trying to figure out why they ain't getting that money, why they ain't doing this, why they doing that. And I've seen some of these comments, and I just hope that those people writing those comments learn real quick that they need to get up off that couch, that they need to change the situation, that they need to just stop playing and stop pretending. And I see that, I see a lot of people. I just say, see, I run into quite a few people who look at me and say, man, you got it going on. You got it pop. You got this. You got it that. Well, okay. Depending on that circumstances, I do got it going on. I got a roof over my head. You know what I mean? I got 2 cars I'm working on. I'm working on business stuff. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Sure, I got it going on. But what seems to them that I got it going on is a struggle for me. Paycheck to paycheck. Can't seem to get ahead at sometimes. You know what I mean? And I want to be that TJ Hunt. I want to be that Christian Guzman. I want to travel the world. I want to do someone it is. So what other people see as you making it, you may see as you struggling. And it's all about what people are doing. Just like it's all about your circle. If you're a millionaire, right? You're gonna hang with millionaires. You're gonna party with millionaires. But if you're a middle class guy, you're gonna hang with middle class people. It's the same thing. It's a different status in every little group. But that's besides the point. Little rant. But yeah. But like I said, don't judge your success about what you see other people doing. Just like Steve Harvey. He'll tell you himself. He had it rough. Dude, I think dude was probably late 20s, early 30s before he really started getting noticed in the comedy scene. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in their 30s, man, I really want to get on something. You know what I'm saying? He grinding. He about what, 50, 60 now? And he's now just starting to get all the TV shows, Family Feud, this, that, and the third, making all this money in fashion. You know what I'm saying? His better part of his success is come later in his life. You know what I mean? So if you think about that, you have to grind to get that. You have to go through certain things. Just like now. I may be struggling to finish some things. I may be living paycheck to paycheck. You know what I'm saying? I might make a couple dollars a year. But everything that I'm doing now everything that's happening to me now is for a reason. You know what I mean? It's for a reason. And I honestly believe that if these things didn't happen, I'll be in a worse situation when I finally did come into a little bit of change. I wouldn't know what to do with it. You know what I mean? And it's just like, for instance, probably about 2-3 months ago, right? I was at the job, and a lady came up to me, and we was talking about cultural foods, and I was just, talking to her about my experience and how, we were talking about cultural foods, and we were talking about how certain things in America are from different countries, this, that, and the third, blah, blah. Well, long story short, we switched over to a conversation about how I came up in the industry, because I had made her some sort of special. I can't remember. I think it was like seared salmon with rosemary mash and a broth or something. I made something of that nature. And she was like, it's the best sound, blah, blah, blah. But besides the point, when she was like, oh man, you're only, I think at the time I was like 23. She was like, oh, you're only 23 and you didn't work here, you don't work here, you don't got this kind of knowledge, and she could tell that, just by me talking to her, that she knew that I knew my stuff as far as culinary goes, how business things work, as far as the restaurant, and things like that. And she sat down and she was like, look, do not give up on what you're doing. That idea that's in your head, keep working for it, because it will come to pass. And she was like, and I was like, what? And and I didn't explain to her, I didn't tell her about anything that was going on that I had in my mind or what I was trying to do. But she knew that I was gonna go further in life. She knew that I was gonna make that thing I was always thinking about go. You know what I mean? And it struck me then that I shouldn't worry about what other people are doing. I should worry about where I am. I should worry about where I used to be and where I'm at now. I shouldn't worry about what other people my age are doing. Who's making the money, who's not. Just gotta keep grinding. You know what I mean? You just gotta keep grinding. And for everybody who's feeling like they're at the end of the road, keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. You're almost there. This is when a lot of people give up, when it gets hard. When it gets hard, a lot of people give up. And yeah, you may be working on this project 2, 3, 5 years, but there's certain things, certain things and processes you have to go through before you get there. And you know, so, and with the social media thing, man, you can do whatever you want, whatever you want. If you want to become that, I don't know, a sponsor athlete, hell, go do it. Start posting about it. Start hashtagging. If you want to be that famous graffiti artist, start hashtagging. Start putting out some work. You know what I'm saying? The best thing you can do for yourself is to share with other people, because you never know who's watching. That's the funny part. You never know who's watching. You might take that one chance and was like, look, I'm gonna go and drop 20K on the car bill, right? And I'm gonna take it over to, let's say, Import Expo, right? Big show. Take it over Import Expo. Get in a VIP. Now, everybody there got clean cars. Your car's made up better cleaners. But Tuna Magazine hits you up. Hey, yo, you want to do a bill? You want to do a collab? You know, a couple guys who shoot videos for the car scene, Halcyon, Crystal Media hit you up. Hey, yo, your car dope. Let's do a shoot. Let's do this. Hey, you never know where it's going to take you. Like they said, power of the internet is very strong. All you gotta do is post it and put it out there. You never know who's watching. That's the honest truth. It's the honest truth. And that's now how a lot of people are making their money. They're just posting up what they do on a daily basis or every once in a while. And you're sure you're gonna have those people who's going to have those fake posts, those fake pictures, that and the third, trying to get as many views and followers. Well, guess what, honey? Followers ain't scrap if it ain't real. You can pay for followers all day. You can clickbait followers all day. But if you ain't legit, you ain't real, you ain't gonna make it. If you ain't about it. I'm just saying. But yeah. So don't judge your success by what you see other people doing. Just keep on grinding. You'll get there. Trust me. It'll be a while, but you'll get there. Keep your head up. Keep pushing. Stay motivated. And keep moving forward. And you will get there. Just sit down, buckle down, grind. Keep it pushing. Catch you later.